guys, this is Shiny Side here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another declutter video. This is going to be about my blushes. I want to preface this by saying you won't see the blush palettes that I already featured because I just don't want to be repetitive. I will still link them below, but I am obviously still keeping the 3 e.l.f. blush or total face palettes and then the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush kit in Radiant. This is what I keep my blushes in. As you can see, they're kind of spilling out all over the place, so I just want to go through this and see what I can get rid of. As you can tell, I'm pretty much loyal to a couple of brands. I do just want to go ahead and get rid of the things that I know that are super old that have gone off. So if you don't know what that means, when makeup goes bad, sometimes it can get like a weird smell to it. Or obviously you can just check the date and throw it out that way. This Mellow Wine by Wet n Wild obviously is the old formula. You can tell by how the packaging looks as well as the actual blush itself has a different texture to it. They've been printed kind of like a pattern. I literally never reach for this because it's too pigmented, so I'm going to throw it out. Unfortunately, both of these Milani blushes have gone bad too. They just smell like Play-Doh. I only ever really reached for this one. This one is in Romantic Rose. If you don't know, this one is a dupe for the Tarte blush in Exposed. They're the exact same shade. I ended up picking up this Tarte blush when it was half off at the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale last year. So this one's been in my collection for a couple years now, and it definitely smells terrible, and I don't want to put it anywhere near my face. The other Milani blush that I have is in Tea Rose, and this is just a little bit too pink and too bright for me, so I really never wore it that much. So I feel wasteful, but at least it's not going to be taking up space in my collection when it is bad. This Milani Master Matte Blush by Face Studio, this is something that I got on clearance. This is in Flushed Up. I really never used this. I used this a couple of times, but it's old and it needs to go. A couple of things that I know I'm for sure going to keep. Obviously, I'm going to keep the Tarte Exposed and the Tarte Party. The mini one is something that I got in a birthday gift from Sephora. So I'm going to be keeping them. I do want to kind of swatch them and see if they're similar at all, because I feel like in my collection they look pretty much identical, but as far as I know, the tone is a little bit different. Yeah, I don't know if you can really see this because the swatches are fairly faint. These are blushes that are very stiff, so it's something where they apply better to the face than they do swatch out. This is the one in Exposed, and then this is the one in Party. I am going to go ahead and keep the Milani blush in Luminoso. This is everyone's favorite blush back in the day. I hear that they have changed the shade, unfortunately. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this because it is the older formula. I am going to go ahead and pass along Berry Amore. This is just a little bit too deep for me, and the gold veining is a bit much for my fair skin, so I'm going to put this in my giveaway pile. The NYX HD blush in Amber. These are very pigmented. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. It's just a little bit too pigmented for my skin tone, and I think that somebody with deeper skin would have a better chance in using it and not looking like a clown. The e.l.f. blush in Mellow Mauve. Looks like that. I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. It looks really similar to Tarte Exposed, and I know for a fact that the Tarte one is going to hold up on my skin a lot longer. And I hate to be this person, but I love Wet n Wild products. I like to have an array, so I'm going to go ahead and keep all of these. If you're more of a neutral girl, I would say stick with these ones over here because they're not as bright. Rosé Champagne is one of my all-time favorites. If you're super fair, you'll be able to wear this as a blush. It does have shimmer in it though. Apricot in the middle is a nice peachy color. Might I Buy You a Drink is definitely more of a more illuminated version of Rosé Champagne, so it definitely has more of like a metallic sheen in it. And then the Princess Daquiries is more of like a peachy sheen product. But if you're more into colorful looks, you might want to think about getting one of these. This is Fantastic Plastic Pink, Pearlescent Pink, and then In a Purple Haze. This is more of a Barbie pink with sparkles. This is more of a true pink with sparkles, and then this one is a purpley blush. Definitely more on the fun side color-wise. I honestly picked up Fantastic Plastic Pink because it is a dupe for a Too Faced Love Flush blush. I don't know which one that is off the top of my head, but I will link it down below, the post where it shows the dupe. but I'm going to be keeping all of these. Okay, so I'm going to be keeping 4, 7, 10 blushes. I'm going to be getting rid of 3, donating them, and I'm going to be throwing out 4. Well guys, that is all that I have to declutter. Blushes are fairly boring, so I don't have a ton in my collection. This is going to be a super short video. Please subscribe if you haven't already and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified anytime that I upload. Please like the video if you like my declutter series so far, and comment down below which product that you love blush-wise that you don't see that I have already. Please follow me on my other social media if you want updates from me in between videos. I am Mrs. Shiny on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and I am Stephanie Shiny on Facebook and Pinterest, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye guys!